心，乱世心，浮沉中生死无尽，命运百般如戏。梦境里谁人影？斜阳落空收回忆，相思何处忘记？斩不断爱情丝伤，如果失去他，何必独霸天下？此生相爱无怨无悔，只为你牵挂。红尘无奈万事尔虞我诈，心似真似假。就算天大地大，真爱无常，相守到白发，只愿与你生死共天涯。
My husband. I'm glad you're back. This scar. I got this scar when you first saved me. I know it's an ugly sight. But for me, it's like a reminder of my love. And my undying obsession for you. That reminds me of you every time I see it. Every time I long for you. I hope you don't mind.
I'm sorry.
Liu Wenshou is a smart man after all.
Mother, what did you say to him?
You don't need to know everything. Your uncle and I will deal with it personally. As long as he treats you well, and as long as he never hurts your feelings. Otherwise...
Is it possible for you and Uncle to deal with Li Hua?
What do you mean, Shantong?
Mother, please do something about her. I remember you told me that she was just his concubine from the countryside, but it seems that she's more than that. There is something going on between her and my husband.
What did Liu Wenshou say about this?
I can't believe this, you knew. I wonder, how could a concubine like her draw yours and Uncle's attention just like that? You've been deceiving me. You did know she was his first wife. Do you know he calls her name in his dreams every night? I felt so lonely. I was heartbroken. I felt empty the whole time.
Shantong, listen to me. You should know it doesn't matter who was his first wife. You're his wife now. I promise, you'll be with him forever.
Stop lying. You fooled me, Mother! I will never believe you again.
Even if you don't trust me now, I assure you, you can trust your uncle's power.
No, Mother. Now that I am aware, I thought before. I married Liu Shou because I begged you. How foolish I was to believe you. However, the truth was I was only a tool for Uncle's ambition. I was just a clown. I even dolled up for you and Uncle to enjoy. I'm your daughter. But you treated me like an investment. Do you even care how I feel? Mother, I'm happy that I was useful to Uncle. But I can't believe you married me to a man who is in love with another woman. Have you ever thought of how miserable I am? You made a fool out of me in front of him. Haven't you thought how I felt? I guess you were too busy making business with Uncle.
Shantong, you're the daughter of the Guo family. So go back to your senses and remember who you are.
You're right, Mother. I am the daughter of the Guo family. Yin Lihua is not better than me. Her advantage was she married him a year earlier. That shouldn't bother me. I can make him fall for me on my own. I can make him love me. I don't care how many concubines he has. I'll be satisfied as long as he loves me. And just to be clear, Mother, I won't take part in your evil plan.
Shantong, what's wrong?
I'm not feeling well. Don't worry about me. You can leave now.
My lady, is everything all right?
Yinglo, call the doctor.
Yes.
Liu Shu was lucky. He didn't die after the fall. And it was he who executed Shi Gong too, and Shimei army was forced to retreat from Chang'an. Even my most trusted subordinate, Ma Wu, came to him. And it was you who told me that he was loyal, am I right?
Liu Shou is alive, and I have seen nothing wrong with that, Your Majesty. Conquering territories and recapturing forces in Hebei. He's doing that for Han Dynasty, right? Even if he gains forces, it will stay the same. He's the Lord Xiao of Han, subject of Your Majesty. You should pay more attention to Chimei army and not focus on him.
I think you are happy that Liu Shu is alive. Do you know what? I just heard some news from Handan. Li Hua. People are saying that Liu Shu now favors Guo Shantung.
I have nothing to do with him. It's reasonable that he loves his wife.
Well, I hope you mean it, Li Hua.
Li Hua, don't mind what His Majesty said. Don't take it too seriously. You know that Lord Xiao favors Guo Shantong because he needs to appease Liu Liang and his people. Please understand that he can only leave to fight for the royal throne when Hebei is stable.
What's important right now is that he's alive and breathing. I don't care about anything, as long as he is safe.
His Majesty is mad. With the crisis, he can't control in Chang'an. Li Hua, you should find a way out of here. I can help you escape.
I am fine. Hu Bo told me that Gausun arrived here, at the outskirts of Liueyang. He's dealing with Shou Wei and Li Yi's army. In case Gongsun gets distracted, I'll ask Dongfeng and Ying Xing to escort you out to Changle Palace to meet him.
Gongsun is really outside of Luoyang? But what about you? Come with me. Let's leave this place together.
Lady Zhao lost her baby because of me. I'm worried for you. I can't keep you safe in the palace. And it's way better if you leave the palace immediately. Don't worry about me. I will escape when I get the chance. Hu Bo and my family are here to protect me. I will be fine.
Promise me. You'll take care of yourself.
I hope to see you soon, Tingrao.
Wenshu, I'm writing to Li Yi to persuade him to surrender now. If he surrenders, Lord Xiao will forgive him. But Li Yi is stubborn. He wants to negotiate after weighing both sides.
What do you think about it?
Well, I don't think we should keep him on. He'll just be a hindrance.
Tell me, how do you think Zhu Wei will react? If he gets Li Qi's letter, what do you think he will do?
I know what to do.
Master. Dongfeng, why are you here? General Gongsun, my sister asked me to bring her to you.
Tingro.
My husband.
Dongfeng, why must you leave so soon? How is Li Hua in Chang'an? Is she all right? You're enjoying a good life in Wenming Palace now. Why do you care about my sister? Your sister is the most important woman in my life. I take the sword with me all the time. Do me a favor and give this to your sister. My sister said Chang'an would be taken. War will break out in the central area. She said to protect our family in Yuyang. If you can, give her the sword yourself. It's better that way. She says you'll be a wise emperor who'll care for his people. She says to support you. Lord Xiao, please do not disappoint my sister. Yeah!
It's quite late. What are you doing here?
Lord Wuyan Li Yi was killed by Zhu Wei.
What happened?
It said that he colluded with Feng Yi. He thought nobody knew about it. But the letter was discovered and given to Zhu Wei. Zhu Wei sent assassins that night, and they killed him to prevent a rebellion.
Gongsun is very careful. How could Zhu Wei find the letter? They deliberately let Zhu Wei find out.
I can't believe Liu Shou could do something like this. He's way too brutal.
A horrible man like Li Yi deserved to die. We finally avenged our brother Yan.
I can't help but notice that whatever Liu Shou does is right to you.
My lady, I heard that Zhang Mao and Shen Tuzhan are dissatisfied with the Emperor. They're trying to win Wei Xiao's support. They want to replace the Emperor with one of Lady Han's sons.
Xing, find a way to warn Liu Xuan.
Sister, that's too kind of you. Why do you care about Liu Xuan?
Liu Xuan must make a move when he knows about Zhang Mao's plot. And I can escape when the two of them are fighting each other.
Sister, have you completely recovered?
I'm fine. I'll just pretend that I'm still sick, in case the ocean gets suspicious.
Your Majesty, we are under attack by Xibei and Teng Yu's army. Our contact with Luoyang and Wancheng is cut off. As of now, Chang'an District is like an isolated island floating in a raging storm. We have the worst situation outside the gates. Our royal army is in great disarray, while the generals are disobeying the royal orders. Our situation is getting worse. Some are insisting we go back to Nanyang, and some of them are secretly colluding with the Ximei army to find another way out. We must do something about this. You have to make a decision, Your Majesty. I have no troops to deploy. What can I do? I can assemble an army in Xinfeng while we wait for your next order, then we'll prepare for reinforcements. All right, do it then. Yes, Your Majesty.
Why aren't you ready yet? You should have been ready a long time ago. We shall go up the line. Let's make our lances shine. Why are you not ready? We can share a coat.
Majesty, you must solve the problems in your kingdom.
I will not let them reign over me.
Your Majesty, do you have any solution in mind?
My lady, the Emperor summoned Zhang Mao and his allies as well. He suspected and left the palace immediately.
What about Wei Xiao?
He never showed up.
Zhang Mao escaped. He must do something. And Wei Xiao is also difficult to deal with.
Sister! Sister, Shen Tuzhan was killed. Zhang Mao is leading a charge towards the palace. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
No, wait.
What's wrong?
I'll take Li with me. Let's go.
Watch out!
Your Majesty, please help me! Your Majesty! Your
Lady Han!
Majesty, save me! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
Lady Han,
Your Majesty.
Lady Zhao!
Your Majesty! Your Majesty!
Let's go!
Sister, get going!
Aunt Yin, where's my mother and my brothers? Where are they?
My dear, be a good boy and don't cry.
No, I want to see my mother. I want my mother.
Listen. Be a good boy. You're a big boy now, so stop crying. Your mother and your brothers have something else to do. So stay with Aunt Yin and never leave her side, all right? Be a good boy.
Pass my order. Ask Lord Biang Wang Kuang, Lord Yangping Chanmu, and Lord Shangyi Changdan come to Xinfeng to save me. We will fight back to Chang'an together with them when your troops join forces.
Your Majesty, don't worry. I'll make sure to assist Your Majesty safely back to Chang'an. But listen, I'm quite concerned about the route because Master Wang Kuang and Chanmu are dangerously close to Zhangmao. They might be accomplices. Besides, the former soldiers of Lulin army have been disloyal this whole time. We should kill them when they arrive to prevent potential problems.
I remember that it was Wang Kuang and Chu Wei who hailed me as the emperor back then. Chu Wei is busy fighting against Fang Yi in Luoyang. I suppose Wang Kuang would not rebel by himself. We completely lost Chang'an in our hands because Zhang Mao rebelled against us. We should take this as a lesson. Let us appease Wang Kuang, Chan Mu, and the others. But let's fight back Chang'an first.
Yes, Your Majesty. When Chen Mu and Cheng Tan arrive, kill them at once on the charge of treason.
Lord Zhao, isn't that disobedient to His Majesty? How will Lady Zhao get along with His Majesty after that?
His Majesty can only rely on me after we get rid of the generals of Lulin army. What could he do to me, huh?
Yeah! 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 General, Changdan and Chanmu went to save His Majesty. They were slaughtered when they entered the camp, and all their soldiers were incorporated into Zhang Mao's army.
What was that? How could you do this, Liu Shen? I'm risking my own life for you in the battlefield, while you're killing my men!
General, so what should we do now? Should we go rescue His Majesty?
Are you crazy? Fine. Let's go to Chang'an. Let's join Zhang Mao's army. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Forgive me, Your Majesty.
Forgive you? How can I forgive you? Your father disobeyed my order and killed both Chanmu and Changdan. Now Wang Kuang is raging a war against me. Tell me, how can I forgive you?
Your Majesty, it's true. My father is loyal to you. He dare not disobey you. Maybe he had a reason.
Be quiet! You are still trying to defend Zhao Meng. Do you want me to kill you?
Your Majesty, you just left Lady Han behind. Do you want to lose another one?
Lady Han conspired with Zhang Mao. Why should I keep someone like her?
Lady Han is still your wife. How could you forget that and watch her die while we're under attack?
Lady Han deserved to die. I still have Lady Zhao as my wife. Do not worry, my lady. I am the destined emperor. I guarantee that Zhang Mao and other rebel ministers won't have their way. Prime Minister Li Song is coming to help with Lord Qin's army. He and Zhao Meng will counterattack Chang'an. I'm still the Emperor of Han!
You don't deserve it!
Brother, how is Chang'an?
Yoshuan ordered Li Song and Zhao Meng to counterattack.
What about Li Hua?
She's living in Zhao Meng's house. Her family is protecting her. She's quite safe for now.
Gongsun, I want to get Li Hua back.
Wenshu, this is not the best time to get Li Hua out. The country is falling apart, with the Hun's invasion and danger in the west. The country is badly in need of a wise monarch, and the internal disorder in central area will bring the regime of Gangxi Emperor to an end. It's the best time to get out of his control. Wenshu, claim your throne now.
I still remember all the times when Wuhan and Gengyan helped me, since I was made Lord Xiao.
Are you worried about Liu's safety? Are you afraid that Liu Xuan would hurt her?
Liu Xuan keeps her in the Imperial Palace. He didn't release her even after the attack in Chang'an. He's keeping her as if she is her hostage. As long as I don't go against him, and if I remain as one of his subjects, I know Li Hua will be safe. Gongsun, can you deliver a message to her?
I'll find a way, Wenshu.
Gongsun, if you have anything to say, tell me now.
Wenshu, I just heard from Handan that Lady Guo was pregnant.
Yinglo, how long has it been? I've been anticipating an answer. Did the courier see my husband?
Yes, he did, my lady.
He must be happy when he heard the news. He will come back to me and wait until the baby is born, right?
My lady, Lord Xiao said he was busy with the battles. He can't come back to Handan in a short time. But he already asked the doctor to take good care of you.
Right. I was too impatient. My belly is still flat. I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. Before I told him the news, I shouldn't have rushed. I don't want him to worry. Yinglo, has my brother had any information about that concubine?
Li Song and Zhao Mang's combined army fought Wang Kuang and Zhang Mao's Lulin army, a bloodbath caused by greed and lies. On the other hand, Wang Kuang and Zhang Mao lost and completely surrendered to Ximei army. After the attacks, the rest of Lulin army and Ximei army united and went to attack Chang'an. Emperor Gangxi Liu Xuan successfully regained Chang'an, but his regime was on the verge of collapse after the rebellion. The day Changle Palace was occupied, Lady Han died on the street. After the war was over, Lady Li Hua came back to the palace, but to their surprise, Lady Han's corpse was nowhere to be found. When the war took place, it was estimated that 90% of fatalities were composed of imperial servants and innocent commoners.
My lady, are you all right?
If I just followed his orders, Shang Mao and Sen Tujian would still be here with us. They wouldn't have rebelled against us. I have never thought that my irrational choices would lead to our people's demise. My hands are covered in blood. And I can't change it.
My lady, don't blame yourself. Remember, we don't have a choice. We have to end the war to save our people, so we could start all over again. Oh. Please take this.
What is this?
A letter from Lord Xiao.
Sister, please listen to Lord Xiao. While you still have the chance, leave this place before they break into Chang'an.
My lady, this is your best chance to leave. Please don't miss this.
Wen Shu was fighting in Hebei for our dream. I'm doing the same. Emperor Gongxi will lose. I'll try my best to protect Lady Zhao, Liu Li, and the commoners in Chang'an.
Your Majesty, Shimei army proclaimed a 15-year-old boy Liu Pinci Emperor, and in Luoyang, Zhu Wei lost the battle. Hunne County was taken. Sadly, we have no reinforcements. Chang'an City has become an isolated city.
Your Majesty, here.
Oh, this is good wine. Fill my cup again.
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Your Majesty, after the war, commoners in the capital are suffering. They need your help. Please help our people.
The commoners? Why should I care about them?
They shouldn't suffer from the warfare. Your Majesty, please help them. Give them support.
Stop nagging at me, woman. I have no energy to take care of them. They're nothing but a burden. Come on, let's drink. Let's drink. Come on.
Your Majesty, I miss my mother. Can I visit the Imperial College?
Whatever. But don't forget. If you attempt to leave Chang'an without me, we will perish together! Your Majesty, you need to hear this. The Chimei army has returned. We are surrounded by thousands of enemies. Too bad. No one can escape this place now. You can go wherever you want. Especially you, my lady. Come on, let's drink!
In my class, I advocate my students to express themselves freely. You can say whatever you want. Let me ask you, what is the price of rice in the market?
It was 12 last year, 15 last month. It's 18 today. The rice in Chang'an is expensive. Compared to others, it's quite pricey.
Food is the priority of the people. The price changes every couple of days. Do you have any ideas why the prices change?
Since new policies were issued, the price has been changing every day. The masses are at a loss. Kind-heartedness is the base to build up a country. Since the dynasty is newly founded, His Majesty should proclaim a general amnesty. I'll search with my unending will. It is said that humans are good by nature, so it's better if we should pay more attention on education.
But most
instead of
people
the penalty.
don't have the fear of death. How can they be threatened with it?
Whether a human is good
I
by
say
nature or
that
not.
penalty should have limits, as should kindness. As long as for people's prosperity and contentment, why can't we learn widely from other strong points and accept these diversities?
Always remember that family comes first before ruling the country. The price of rice concerns every family. You must provide for your family first, before you can rule a whole country. If you fail to do that, how can you care for the country and the whole world? You should be wise if you want to succeed. comes a prophecy according to astrological image. The emperor passes across the country from Shanyang. It refers to Liu. The crops will only grow when the weeds are cut off. It refers to Shu. Liu Shu should be the emperor.
It's here.
Sister, what are you doing?
Xing, he came right on time. Find an opportunity and give this to Wenshu.
What is this?
The prophecy.
And where did you get this?
It doesn't matter. Find a way to deliver it to Wenshu, his in-Hao province. We'd better not send our men.
Considering our case, I know someone who can send it.
Who can?
Lord Xiao's roommate in the Imperial College, Zhang Hua.
Yes, he can do it. Xing, escort him safely to Hebei. Let him give it to Wenshu. I'm sure Wenshu will understand.
Sister, Chang'an could be occupied any minute. I can't leave you and Hoppo here. I'll be worried.
Please understand it's urgent. We can take care of each other. You don't have to worry.
Young master, don't worry. I will risk my own life to protect her.
Please don't say that, Hoppo. Promise me that you'll stay safe while I'm gone.
What is happening outside the gates? Why can't we resist Shimei army's invasion?
Your Majesty, please forgive me. We're suffering from a loss. Our army have been dispatched. We're outnumbered. Maybe we can surrender to keep our soldiers alive. If we keep on going according to plan, we'll lose our people.
I'd rather die than surrender. I will not cower before them. This is my royal order. Inform everyone to fight till the end.
Yes.
My lady, Guo Zu is here.
Come here and sit. Are you still mad at me?
Mother.
My lady, your mother has been looking after you. These past few days, she's worried about your health. Also, our careless servants couldn't be as mindful as her, so she made sure that your every needs are taken care of. I saw everything. Please give her a chance. She cares for you so much, my lady.
Mother. Forgive me. I wasn't myself. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'll be careful next time.
My silly child. I am your mother. It doesn't matter anymore.
Mother, look. My child is kicking.
If you give birth to Lord Xiao's first son, however charming Yin Lihua is, she will never get in your way. By that time, Lord Xiao will surely love you more for your son.
I'm afraid, Mother. I know Yin Lihua. I can't replace her no matter what, even if I'm bearing his son. Mother, what should I do?
I won't let that happen, not in my watch.
I don't know what to do anymore. I can't believe the Han army can't resist the invasion. They are trying to convince me to surrender. Because they know they can survive after this. But I refuse to surrender. I can't do it. I can't die. Li Hua, what would you do if they break into Chang'an?
Your Majesty should think of the commoners. Unite with Tong Yu's army against Shimei army. And it will keep the people safe.
They told me to surrender to Shimei army. You want me to fall to Tong Yu. Now don't tell me you want me to submit to Liu Shu. That's ridiculous. If Liu Shu faces a situation, tell me, will you give him the same advice?
You've become a different person. You only care about the throne from the start. Have you ever thought of the commoners? Wen's the same since the Imperial College. He's not like you.
The winner takes all. How could he think of the commoners if he were in my position, where he cannot keep his crown? The whole country has fallen apart already. If I cannot make it, then Liu Shu cannot make it either.
迎风绽放。